Are we recording? Yes. Hey guys, it's Katie. We are back for part 2 of my top products from 10 drugstore brands. So I already have up the video of brands 1 through 5, and in this video we're going to tackle brands 6 through 10. Again, the brands are not ranked in order, but I'm just picking out the brands and then picking out the products that I've loved the most from them. So let's just get to it. Okay, the first one is e.l.f. There's so much to love from e.l.f., but I tried to pick out things for all the categories that I just really use often, or I buy multiple shades of that product or something like that. So the first thing is their brushes. e.l.f., they have really affordable brushes, anywhere from like $2 to $10, probably $2 to $8. This is a really great stipple brush for like cream products, cream blushes. Really great blush or contour brush. And then this one I probably use the most. It is a very defined, thin but densely packed contour brush. So if I'm doing a true like ashy gray tone contour color, I really am pushing it up in there with this brush. So I really recommend this one. Of course, I think everybody who talks about e.l.f. talks about their bite-sized palettes that came out last year. I've had Rose Water for a while. They're amazingly pigmented. They're like, what, $3? But the one I picked up actually just a few weeks ago is the shade Acai, and it has these two beautiful purples in it that are very cool toned purples, which are very hard to formulate. So I'm very much a fan of e.l.f.'s eyeshadows. And then something that I don't think they sell any longer, but I wish they would, because it was only like $3, and it is their, I don't even know what it's called. They're like basically eye makeup remover pen, which it has the eye makeup remover stuff in this felt tip, and it's so easy to clean up eyeshadow, like just, you know, poking it on the spot instead of erasing all of the work you've done. You just erase that one spot. It was great if you had a couple flakes of fallout. Now I just kind of use a Q-tip and then put some micellar water on it, which does the same thing. It's wasteful for the environment, but I still loved it. Okay, on to NYX. Two things from NYX that I have to share, and they're both lip products, and you can probably guess what they are. First of all, the NYX Butter Glosses. I have one on today, this shade, let me re-put it on. The shade Peaches and Cream. I have this I wore the other day, Cranberry Biscotti. These I love to wear on their own. I love to put over lipstick, over lip liner. I love to put in the center in my lips. I hope they never, ever, ever discontinue the butter glosses, because I will buy them all if they do. And then the other product is their soft matte lip creams. These are such a lightweight matte lip shade, and they're just so comfortable on the lips. They don't dry down your lips and make them look like crinkly and old. They're also a really great liquid lip formula, but they just feel soft and airy on the lips. And I have a couple shades of this one as well. This is one of my favorite red colors that I like to wear, in the shade Monte Carlo. They never fully dry down to where they're transfer proof, but that's not a deal breaker for me. Okay, on to Physicians Formula. Again, one product that you can't mention Physicians Formula without is their butter bronzer. The packaging is horrible because I feel like everybody I've ever seen with this has a broken one. But the reason I love the butter bronzer is because it's not completely matte. It has just a soft, it's not glowy either, but it just has a soft focus effect to it, where if you move it, it just kind of works with the light. So I really like it, and that's why I included it. Also, I really like their stick highlighter from their organic wear line. This is in their dewy highlighter in the shade something, probably something frost. I don't know for sure, but it's the lighter one. I love a cream highlight. This one looks so good. It's right here. Again, it's another one of those products where the light just hits it perfectly. As long as you blend it out, it's not a beaming highlight, but it's still there and still gives you a little bit of that like angled cheekbone line. And then one other thing I don't hear people mention much from their collection is their liquid lips. Again, these are very similar to the NYX soft matte lip creams in the sense that they feel very, very light and airy on you. And they're just a comfortable formula with lots of pretty shades. This one is called Dose of Rose. And it does dry down to get matte, but again, a very comfortable matte. Moving on to Essence. Essence is probably like the most affordable drugstore brand out there. And here I have like a $2 brow gel. It does have little fibers in it that can add to your brow hairs. They did expand their shade range. I have the shade, I think it's Brownie Brows. I feel like some brands are charging like 15, 20 bucks for a product that does the same exact thing as this. So this is like $2.99 maybe. They're Satin Touch blushes. I don't know if they reformulated these into their new like square blushes, but this is in the shade Satin Love. I didn't think I'd like it because it's a little bit nude and I tend to like more pink blushes, but it is so soft and buttery, and something about when you put it on your skin, it just gets pink enough to look amazing. So a fan of that. And then also one of their old school products that I still have, still love, is their Pure Nude Highlight in the shade 10 Be My Highlight. This I love because I don't like a blinding strip of highlight. I don't like a blinding blended in highlight. I don't like a blinding highlight at all. I like a subtle glow, a subtle sheen for highlight, and this does just that. It's just the, I'm going to put it on the center of my hand here. It's just in the center here. As you can see, it's just enough that when you're turning your face, it can catch somebody's attention or it can look really pretty. Right now, I tend to use the Benefit High Beam. I love a liquid highlight, but it pretty much does the same thing as this Pure Nude one, only this is in liquid form, which I'm into right now. It just adds that soft focus glow. And I don't know any other way to describe it, but it's so beautiful. We're already on to our 10th brand. But Wet n Wild, right? Wet n Wild is a very affordable drugstore brand. One of my favorites is a new favorite and a new product from them. Their Tinted Hydrator. I have the shade Fair, but this is something I would consider getting in multiple colors. It just looks so good in like dewy on the skin, and it feels good. And I know every brand and their sister are coming out with their version of like a skin tint or tinted moisturizer, and again, I feel like they all do the same thing, and this might do it better, and it's like $5, $6. If you're into the skin tint game or looking for a lighter cover, it has coverage, but your skin is going to show through, which I like. And if you're looking for something like that, I would try this out for like $5 before you go to something more expensive. Another thing is their gel lip liners. This is such a good formula. It's gel and creamy. This is the shade, I don't even know, man. Lay Down the Mauves. To me, it's just, I have brow pencils that are very dry. I have ones that are very creamy, and this is in the middle, and I like that. And I don't know if they sell these at Ulta, but I would definitely pick up more if I saw some. I just haven't been anywhere in 15 months. And the last product is their Photofocus Primer Water, specifically the coconut one. It just smells so good, and again, very affordable. Prep, set, and refresh. So use it as a primer before, use it as a finishing spray, and enjoy the smell while you're using it. Again, very affordable, so don't be skipping on that either. So, I filmed these videos back to back, obviously, so I just went through how many products from 10 different drugstore brands. I know there are drugstore brands I did not mention. That's probably because I don't feel like I have enough. I've tried enough from the brand to pull out favorites or most used products. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will be back for more. Bye, guys.